Good day, and welcome to the second game of the MLS Shovelers Cup playoffs on MBS. This game was supposed to be broadcast live, but we are running it as a pre-recorded game due to technical difficulties and Spectrum's unreliable internet connection. This is the pre-quarterfinal game between Cactus River and Rockham. The top 10 teams in this MLS season have made it to the Shovelers Cup playoffs, but the bottom 4 of that top 10 are not guaranteed a spot in the quarterfinals. The top 6 automatically advance to the quarterfinals, but the bottom 4 will have to compete to determine who will get into the quarterfinals. Whoever wins this game will go on to the quarterfinal against Tits and Saki. So we'll find out who is going to be advancing there. Anyway, let's go to the game right now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Elite Neon, and I'll be your color commentator today. The Honorable Skelly Zopperman, Commissioner of the League, who just came off a honorable loss at Sandvik, will be the referee for today, and he will be sporting the traditional Smith & Wesson Model 442 revolver. This is going to be, as Kitty said, the pre-quarterfinal match between Rockham and Skyjumper Tailend's Cactus River team here in the beautiful Cactus River Stadium. Wonderful structure, if I may, and I will hand things over to Skelly for the official start.
Players, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go on to bow. 3, 2, 1, go.
The Shadow Point start, as always, this time by League Commissioner Skelly Zopperman. And when we're off here in Cactus River, the trench is being dug from about the, I'd say from the east center, from the southeast center to the southwest center. A new trench is being dug up the field from the middle of that trench, and it's splitting off like the Anacostia and Potomac rivers. I do believe I used that analogy last time. Alderons are chewing away at the southwest corner. I have no idea why. And, Skyjumper Tailend on the west center, over to the east center. Alderons 50 charging at him. Alderons 50 down on the west center and making a move towards the northwest corner. Trench being dug. Skyjumper Tailend is inheriting the larger side of the field. The eastern side of the field, Alderons are on a very small sliver in the northwest corner. A new trench. Very close call in there for both times. And the score, and well, that's it for Cactus River. The point goes to Cactus River, and Rockham has gone down into the chilly waters.
Talon gets the first point for Cactus River.
It's a very, very, very close call there for just a moment, and all the runs are just having to go in.
Looks like they're ready, so let's get the second round started on 3, 2, 1, go.
It seems that they're charging at each other. Alderons 50 for some reason chewing away at the corner he came from. I would call this a trench, but I can barely describe this. We seem to have two trenches running. Okay, it's no longer a trench. The field is just being pulverized by both teams. I don't seem to find any rhyme or reason. To Scully's point, an admin Weezer is a meme by Sans Not Luigi. There is an AFK box that you can be warped to by Sans Not Luigi if you are AFK. So, admin Weezer.
Satisfactory meme.
Yes, yeah. It seems that that Skyjumper Tailend has inherited the northwest corner of the field, very much larger. Alderons 50 charging at Skyjumper Tailend. The northwest corner is being dug out.
Am I lacking really, just for reference?
I don't see any lag, but well, that might just be
I'm in mumble. I don't think I'm just making sure I don't sound like really bad on mumble.
You sound alright in mumble, not short, and welcome, of course. Oh, and Alderonster goes down again. Cactus River has scored a second point. The score is 2-0 here in beautiful Savannah Cactus River.
Last time these two met up just this past Monday on Anniversary Day, Cactus River won at home 4-2, and then was shut out. Then shut out Rockham on the road 4-0.
Skyjumper.
Ready.
Looks like they're both ready for the third round. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shadow point start as always. They seem to be. It looks like Alderonster is digging away at his own side of the field. I don't really get the tactics in that, but we'll talk to Alderonster in the quote unquote post game interview. The trench seems to be running from the east center to the almost to the southwest corner, but not all the way. Alderonster and Skyjumper have swapped sides. There's a new trench running from west to east. Must be the Berlin Wall. Skyjumper Talon is on the northwest corner, and Alderonster is on the northeast corner. They seem to be moving towards the center. Looks like Alderonster is just chipping away at the ice. I don't know if he's going to go for an island. Alderonster on the now on the southern portion of the field. Going back over to the northeastern portion of the field.
That's an island field reset.
And that is an island.
It technically isn't islanding yet, but for all intents and purposes, as soon as that snow block in the middle gets taken out, it's islanding, reset time.
It is reset time here in Cactus River, as well as it is color commentary time, color officiating time, and color spectating time. It's also Flight Clipper Airlines time, if you ask me, but maybe our corporate overlords are not so happy about that one.
Are we ready for the fourth?
Ready. Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
MBS viewer Conric005 does think it's rewind time, and I would like to tell him that he is absolutely
Disgust.
Can anyone hear me? Okay, here we go.
Hello.
The trench seems to be running from the center of the field down to the southwest corner. It's running towards the east-northeast corner, center, excuse me. The trench, of course, has been entrenched in the minds of MLS viewers and players since the Salina City-State Shadow Point series. That was the first televised series of Season 4, taking place in the Salina Spleethnasium and the Shadow Point Virus Memorial Arena. Wonderful arenas, if I may say so myself.
Gee, that totally isn't biased right there.
Well,
Definitely not, I agree.
Well, I did compliment the Salina Spleethnasium, and I did do it first. So Salina, excuse me. I always thought it was Salina. Celine Dion, the town of Celine.
Yeah.
There seemed to be a standoff here in beautiful Cactus River. Skyjumper Talon on the northwest corner, Alderonster 50 paralleling on the northeast corner, going down to the southern portion, the southeastern corner, if you may. They're coming towards the southwest corner. Skyjumper is crossing over into the southeast ice sheet. A new trench separating the southwest from southeast. Very interesting game here in Cactus River. I'll remind the viewers that our score here is 2-0 in favor of Cactus River. The teams are Skyjumper Talon for Cactus River and Alderonster 50 for Rockham. Standoff again, and I think that at least somebody is going for an island, but I'm not sure. Who am I to judge? No, looks like Alderonster is making an offensive move, going up to the northwest sheet. Skyjumper matching. There seems to be another trench in the northwestern corner, and Skyjumper's options are running out. And I do believe he's going for. Yes, he is going for the island. He needs to.
Yes, that's definitely islanding now.
And that's it. The score remains 2-0 here in beautiful Cactus River. The teams are going back to their own corners. This is the MLS on MBS. MBS in living color, a feline holdings company.
Fifth round. Are you ready?
Ready.
Moment.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
I do believe that was the second time that
playoff soon.
I do believe that was the second time that round reset. It could be the third. I might be wrong. All rounds are 50, making a repeat of the last round. The trench seems to be running from the southwest corner all the way into the center. It's going all the way up to the north center. Nope, make that the northwest corner. Skyjumper Talon closely following Alderonster 50. Oh, that was me interrupting the camera there. Excuse me. Ooh, so the trench is limiting the options for Alderonster 50. And, oh, very close call. Very, very close call. That is some Frank Sinatra singing witchcraft right there. Skyjumper Talon and Alderonster 50 in this MLS pre-quarterfinals game. Alderonster's in the south, and Skyjumper Talon's in the western corner. Alderonster's in the center now, but he's going towards the north, and that was my father sneezing in the background. Skyjumper Talon making a move towards the southern portion of the field. Alderonster 50, very close call there from my angle. And I do believe that Alderonster is... no, he is not going for the island, as Skyjumper Talon is now in the east center of the field. Alderonster 50 makes the jump. Very close call, and he goes down. The score is 3-0.
That is definitely a draw.
That's a draw.
Oh.
They went down at about the same time.
On my eyes, that was a point, but I'll cede to the ref. The score remains 2-0, and well, I'm blind. In addition of needing, new teeth. Score remains 2-0. Skyjumper.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
We're off again. The score is still 2-0. We had some hope of, a new score last round, but my eyes beg to differ. Well, the eyes of everybody else beg to differ. Now, I would call this a trench. It runs from the 50-yard line, if this was football, all the way down to the southwest corner of the field. Alderonster 50 and Skyjumper swapping the sides. A new trench is being dug from the center all the way up to the north center, and I do not know why Alderonster chooses to dig out the corners. That's a foreign tactic for me, but if it works for him, it works for him. Oh, and Skyjumper goes down, bringing the score to... Okay, my eyes are not deceiving me. 2-1 here in Cactus River, and Alderonster and the Rockham team will not be blanked.
Can I just replace my shovel real quick?
Sure. So we're on to the 7th round now.
Ready.
Pretzel 33 is amazed that a spleef game would take this long, but comparatively to the first game I ever ref, this is a breeze.
I'm ready.
Is Talon ready? Yes, he is. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off again, the score is 2-1 in Cactus River. The trench is being dug from the southwest corner into the center of the field, approximately. Alderonster at 50, making a dash northbound. The trench is now running from the southwest corner all the way up. Oh, and that's Alderonster digging at the corners again, but he was almost interrupted by Skyjumper Talon. Alderonster 50 is inheriting a very small portion of the field in the very north. Skyjumper Talon has the whole field to play with. Alderonster 50 making a move very close for Talon there. That's a new tune. And I do believe that was a draw.
It looked like Talon may have gone first. It was too close to where...
That was basically a draw.
It's too close to really have seen. And we don't have instant replay anyways. On to the 8th round. Are you ready?
Ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off again. The score remains 2-1. Alderonster again digging out the corner of the field where he started on. I really don't know what's going on there. It works for him, as I keep saying. The trench, if we can call it that, is running from... Yes, we're going to call this a trench running from the southwest corner into the east-southeast center. Sky Jumper Talon and Alder Roster. It's a very close call here. I'm going to go up and fly for this one. New trench running from the west point into the old trench. Alder Roster 50, very close call. Ooh, this is some witchcraft right here. Those fingers in my hair. And Sky Jumper Talon and Alder Roster 50 essentially switching sides. Alder Roster 50 eating out the corners again. He better watch out because there's Sky Jumper right there. And it looks like Alder Roster 50 is going to inherit the very much smaller portion of the field. Sky Jumper Talon. Looks like Alderaz is making a beeline, not the bus system in Vancouver, but no, an actual beeline. And no, not John Beeline, coach of Michigan basketball, an actual beeline. Oh, and Sky Jumper Talon goes down, bringing the score to 2-2. We are tied here in Cactus
not
River.
Coach anymore.
Coach of Cleveland now.
Yes, and
no, he appeared on the first day of the Big Ten tournament on BTN. That was it.
Yeah. He happens to go to the same church as I do, which is a nice little touch.
Okay, ready now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Off again, the score is tied here 2-2 in beautiful Cactus River. If you look outside the stadium, you will see a river, and you will see some cactuses to your north. Alderon 50 is leaving the southern portion of the field. Very close call for both sides there. Alderon was about to go in on my screen. The save is starting. The only advice this announcer can give is to run and pray if you do pray. But still, run. Ooh. Oh, and they have jetted all the way across to the northern side of the field, the northeast corner. There is a new trench in the northeast corner. We have not done any shapes yet, trench shapes as the tradition goes, as well as the fact that the trenches have been entrenched in the minds of MLS viewers and players. Oh, and the score, the lead flips. It's 2-3 in favor of Rockham here in Cactus River.
Ooh.
This is going to be a very interesting game. Can Rockham come from behind to take this game 2 of the Shovelers Cup? Or will Skyjumper Talon regain his lead and have a win here at home?
Proving to be an exciting game, just like his last game of the season against Catania.
Ready.
Absolutely.
Ninth round, match point, Rockham. Are you ready?
3, yes, I'm ready.
2, 1, go.
As Scully just said, match point for Rockham, a major reversal here in Cactus River. Trench seems to be running from the southern portion of the field to the northern portion of the field. It's a very small trench, but it's hitting.
Won against Cactus River yet, which this would flip tables on numbers and right now.
This Shovelers Cup, of course. It's the fourth Shovelers Cup we've had. The season 4 of MLS, a wonderful thing. May I say so myself?
I agree.
Let the record show that Trunk is the best server-wide MPO. Trunk. The field is pulverized here in Cactus River. I do believe that part of the field looks like the stock and barrel of an AK-47 automatic rifle. And I don't know about the rest of the field. I do see an arrow a British arrow that they use for public transport as to denote direction. And I did see the head of a garden hose for just a moment. The save. Major save lag right here. The field's pulverized. Skyjumper Hill in the northern section. Alderonster 50 making a jump. Oh, very close call for Alderonster. I would not do that as a spleef player, but then again, I did not make the playoffs, and I'm quite bad at this sport. Horrible record I have. Skyjumper Talon getting chased by Alderonster 50. Very close call there. I'm certainly no Howard Cosell. They seem to be in a standoff here in Cactus River. Alderons to 50 on the eastern section of the field. Skaja Patelin, I think, is going to go for the island in that western section of the field.
This is Islanding. Draw.
Let the record show that the Eastern Association of Serendipity Towns, has been dead since I was originally a member.
Since before you got to member.
Even then.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, so we're on to the 10th round. Still match point Rockham. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off again in Cactus River. There seems to be a discussion in the general chat about dying MPOs. East, the ROE, the UC, well, Trunk's still technically alive, so Trunk all the way. Alderons to 50 on the southern portion of the field. Sky Tail and matching. Alderons to 50 is trying to make a beeline for the north, and no, not the former coach of the Michigan basketball team, nor the BRT-like service in Vancouver, but an actual beeline towards the northern portion. Now it's a beeline towards the southern portion of the field. Skyjumper in the west, east, Alderons in the east. I do believe Rue means red in French. Skelly. Alderonster 50 is digging out the corner. That was a very close call there for Alderonster. I don't, Skyjumper Talon is matching him, matching the aggression. Alderonster in the eastern portion of the field. Skyjumper also in the eastern portion of the field. There's a new trench. Lots of trenches here. And I do stand corrected, Skelly. The Rouge and not R-O-U-X. But yes, Rue is a pretty name. I do believe that was some client-side lag on my part here, but doesn't seem to be affecting the players. It's a very, very close game. It's match point for Rockham. Scores 2-3. Cactus River initially led this game 2-0, and then Rockham started what could be a comeback. And it could have been the start for what could only be described as the content of an SB Nation video for Cactus River. And all the roster goes down. We go to deuce.
This means the team would have to get to 5 points in order to win now.
3-all. Deuce.
Can I just take a quick toilet break?
I believe this is the 11th round, so are you ready?
Oh, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Alright.
Alright, for our viewers on MBS, we'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Major League Spleef, the Shovelers Cup Playoffs on MBS. Welcome back to our viewers. Welcome back to our viewers on MBS. You guys can go when you're ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Shadow point start as always. It's 3-3 deuce here in Cactus River. The trench is being dug, and it's on the southern portion of the field, and I can smell the soup that my father's cooking. Smells nice. Aldermaster 50 is making a beeline towards the north portion of the field, followed closely by Skyjumper Talon. Cross over the trench by Skyjumper Talon. Lots of trenches being dug here. It's not like the series of old. The trenches are small, and there's lots of them, rather than the one big trench. Continuing with our game of shapes, I see an Italy in the I don't know. I see Italy. I see a fork. I see a cane. I see a deeply deformed revolver.
I don't see
I
where
also
you
see-
see Italy, where there's Greece.
I said Italy.
He's got a point.
I'm sorry. You said Greece.
Yeah, it looks more like Greece.
Yes, I stand corrected. We'll call it Greece. You're the one that I want. That was John Travolta, and I do believe that was Olivia Newton-John right there. We seem to be in a standoff here in Cactus River. Even I am losing my energy. But then again, I shouldn't be losing energy. It should be the two guys on the floor who should be losing their energy. I am just sitting in a computer chair and endlessly ranting about random things that come to mind while pretending to know how to narrate a spleef game.
Woo.
Very, very close call there on both sides. Autoroncer in the southeast. Skyjumper in the west. The field is very much pulverized. It would be a smart move to go for the island, and I do believe that Skyjumper is going to go for the island. He's almost there. He's almost got it.
This is a drawn round.
As always, the round is drawn. The score remains 3-3 deuce here in Cactus River. You'll find the cactuses to the north and the river right to the south. This is the MLS on MBS. MBS in living color.
Are you ready?
I'm just going to replace my shovel again.
Arroz caldo, that soup is called.
MBN.
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Autoronster 50 again is digging out the corner. The trench is being dug in the south and the southern portion of the field. Rackcourt has been aft-kicked because he was idling for more than 15 minutes. And this is the MLS on MBS, the Shovelers Cup, the second game of the second game of the Shovelers Cup, deciding who will go on into the quarterfinals. This is the pre-quarterfinals. Very close call for Autoronster. That is some. When Autoronster goes down, the score goes back up to a Cactus River lead 4-3, and it's match point finally again for Cactus River. This is the MLS.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. And this will be match point Cactus River.
Match point Cactus River, as the referee and commissioner just said. I would call these two trenches, one running from the northeast to the center and one running from the west to the center, now that a trench has been adjoined to form a very much deformed, old-fashioned dueling pistol. You can see the cap in the on the easternmost. It's jutting out just a little bit, and now it no longer looks as a pistol so much as a. I was about to go for a dog, but the dog has no head. Skydriver Talon in the northwest corner of the field, Alderoncer 50 in the southern portion of the field. Alderoncer is eating away at the trench in the new old-fashioned way, shall we say. And that tenor sax solo is now blaring in my ear. That was a nice Christmas song, I must say. Alderoncer 50 motionless there for just a moment. Looks like Talon was motionless there as well. This is
It looks like we're going for another draw.
Yeah, I would.
Well, technically, yeah, we're at the draw point.
Yes.
I think I've lost count on the amount of rounds.
And so have I, Skelly.
This is still going to be a match point for Cactus River. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
We're off again here in Cactus River. Excuse me there, I had to do something real quick. The trench is running from the west to the east. That was me blocking the camera again. Please accept my apologies. Skyjumper Talon is tracking Alder Monster into the southern portion of the field. The battle lines are being drawn as we speak. Alder Monster is inheriting the smaller portion of the field. Skyjumper Talon has a lot of ice sheet to play with, and Alder Monster 50 on the northern portion of the field. Skyjumper on the southern portion of the field. It's a very long, drawn-out game. Not as high-scoring as the first game I reffed. Of course, that was East End versus PMW City some years ago, but it's just as exciting. I do believe the term used to call any game featuring Dragon the insufferable game. This is not insufferable, but it's kind of fun.
It's a bit insufferable.
Well, it's less insufferable if you get to be me and I get... Oh, and the save is starting...
draw.
Not on my screen. They're still motionless. I would believe it was a draw. And, well...
Yeah.
I'm not...
Looks
I'm
like
not
we're
sure.
restarting.
Okay, well, then... Yeah, that's,
There's no way this is an island.
Yeah, I see that now. I see it. Never mind. I thought you were referring that both players had gone into the water upon the start of the save. The save here in the MRT server is 30 seconds in progress. On time, actually.
Ready.
Are you at 3, 2, 1, go.
It's 4-3 in favor of Cactus River. Match point. Trench is being dug on the southern portion of the field. Alder Monster on the southern side. Skyjumper on the northern side. And I'm going to start calling him Talon, so I'm not... So, you know, I can be a nice person. This is a very competitive game here. There is a new member who is calling his new town Renfrew, and as a fan of anything Vancouver, I do approve. Trench is being dug from the northwest to the southeast, but not all the way down into the southeast corner. This kind of looks like a Walther LP-53 air gun with a major deformity that has a large thing sticking up from it. It no longer looks like a Walther LP-53. It looks like just a thing. Kind of looks like a giraffe or an animal with a very, very large tail. Or a, I could be looking at this the wrong way, and that the large tail is actually the head, but no. The thing now has 3 legs if it was an animal. Skyjumper Talon on the northern side of the field, and Alder Monster on the eastern side. They have seemed to switch sides in the time that I had to silence an alarm. Boy, I'm really making a fool of myself tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Alder Monster 50, making the crossover on offense and move by Alder Monster 50. That's some witchcraft right there. That was a very close call. Alder Monster 50 in the east, chewing away at Skyjumper's western ice sheet. And there I did with the there I went with the Skyjumper again. Both players seem to be motionless for just a moment. Alder Monster has resorted to doing some snowballs. It seems like Crimson Fox has put out a Discord ad for all FS people. I will check that out later. We seem to be in a standoff here in Cactus River. And I do believe that Sky Jumper Talon has moved for the island.
That's a draw.
Another island, another draw, another restarted round. Let's get on with this to the match point Cactus River once again. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Auto roster again eats away at his own corner. The trench is being dug from just in the southern portion of the field generally. Another trench from the southwestern, all the way up to the new trench, and Skyjumper, of course, making the finishing marks. The traditional game of shapes is not really applicable to this game and these players' playing styles. And that's the game. Down goes Frazier. The score is 5-3 here in Cactus River. Cactus River has won 5-3 against visiting Rockham. The GGs have an exchange, and Cactus River will go on to the quarterfinals. This has been a remarkable game, and it is time for the traditional sacrifice. And, well, we got one of them. I'm Elite Neon.
That was the second, or technically the second that we broadcasted pre-quarter game of the MLS Shovelers Cup playoffs. Again, to our viewers in MBS, we apologize for not being able to broadcast this live, but we did hit some technical difficulties at the beginning of the live broadcast, so we had to switch to pre-recording. But anyway, with a 5-3 win, Cactus River will go on to compete against Titsan Saki in the quarterfinals. So that means the teams that have gotten into the quarterfinals are Titsan Saki and Cactus River in Game 1, Aquamarine Bay and Salina in Game 2, the city-state of Catania and Sandsvik in Game 3, and Winterside and Peripotamia in Game 4. The city-state of Catania and Sandsvik series is going to be broadcast live tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT on MBS, and we're going to be broadcasting the Aquamarine Bay Salina series on Saturday, 2 hours before the GSM. So stay with us for that, and stay with us as we schedule more of the games in the MLS Shovelers Cup playoffs. From MBS Sports and Games in From MBS Sports and Games in Cactus River, I'm Kitty Catwoman 231, and thanks for watching.